What we want to do with Achtbrücken is making a festival in which we can show the audiences of today that there is much more than the traditional music, Mozart, Beethoven, Brahms and Richard Strauss, but also there is a 20th century and a 21st century, which is quite interesting and highly exciting music which everybody should enjoy and can enjoy, because we give it here in 1 week's program. And this year we are concentrated on the French composer and conductor Pierre Boulez.
It's a big level of niceness around Cologne. It's Yeah, it's got a really chilled and easy vibe, friendly people, a lot of multi-culti, it's a lot of Turkish people, African people, Latin, Eastern European, everything. It's a nice mixture, and it's got a really... Cologne in German is called Köln, and there's this old term for it, like California, because it has this little nice Californian vibe maybe around the city. I don't know, that's how it feels. And there's a lot of good hip hop and reggae in this city, a lot of music.
Viel schöner wie die zwei zusammen.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said him alone is
more beautiful
than both of us together.
Hello, I'm Kleinski from Cologne, and I'm DJing, spinning some records. Here in Cologne, it's with my guys from Rhythmbox.
My name is Dogu from the Ancient Astronauts. We're a DJ and production duo from Cologne, Germany. And I also run a label called Switch Stance Recordings since 10 years now. And the music that we produce is an organic mixture of conscious hip hop, funk, downtempo, trip hop, breaks, and reggae and dub. And we're signed to ESL Music, the label from Thievery Corporation in Washington, DC. And yeah, you're visiting Cologne right now.
Yeah, this is Hans Nieswand at On, okay. This is Hans Nieswand on djshow.tv. Here in Cologne, with Roland at the Funky Chicken Club. Okay, shoot your questions, man.
Yeah, we're spinning British bass and breaks for the last 30 years. It's just from ska to UK funky, wobble, dubstep, British rap. This is what we make. British bass and breaks.
The club scene in Cologne is really diverse. We're here in Cologne at the Café Bar 66 on Aachener Straße. Clubs in Cologne that are really good are the Clubbahnhof Ehrenfeld, the Subway, the Funky Chicken Club, the Stecken, which is like a mixture, I would say, of a bar and a club at the weekends. Really nice.
Cologne is a very strong music city, and many people move here because of the music.
The Odonian, which is like on one, it's a little outside, and it's an outside place, but which is kind of like changed into a club at the weekend, but it's also a presentation for the art of the owner of that place. He's doing metal art. So yeah, I would say at week time it's kind of like a gallery for him, for his work. Yes. And at the weekend it's an outside club with different locations.
My name is Odo Rompf, and we are here in Odonien. It's part of my name. It's like a small country, I don't know, like a piece of earth which is very small, but it's very special because it's once it's my workshop for doing arty things. I'm doing big, huge sculptures from metal, from old stuff, from religions, of historical, don't know, scrap things. And so it was developed to a place where parties are, where are meetings with other artists, with the public. And so all this space is developed in this direction for publicity. So you can go in a place where arts are built and things are developed. For example, a huge installation. And so you can say this whole place is a kind of whole installation which is always in developing. So the pieces are always, these metal things are in industrial countries like our country, they've got a definition. So I'm playing with this thing. If these things are old and rusty, and if there was a fire to form it or people with huge machineries get them in another shape. All this is a story of this only pieces, and these pieces are telling that to me in this moment. And the place where I found it, for example, an old machine from a company. Yeah, the way I found it and the piece I found, the shape, for example. Wondering how could that work, how could this form exist, or so these are those small items which are very interesting in a huge work. All these small stories, you know, which all together give a good new shape, a new living for this piece, and that's the expression of my works. The customers are very different. It could be a private person who wants something for the room or for the garden, but it could be in the publicity, companies, for example, to make a sculpture for this place. During the daytimes, there will be an opening of a beer garden. From next weekend on, so there will be, I don't know, 4 or 5 days a week where it is open from afternoon till late in the night.
Cologne was founded by the Romans. We have 1 million inhabitants. The River Rhine is very important. The river for transportation is very important. We have, I think, 3 harbors here in Cologne, and a lot of possibilities to come to Cologne are open. We're an important media and entertainment town. We like to celebrate things. We have a lot of events here in Cologne which brings people in the city. We have the Cologne Lights. It's a celebration on the River Rhine with fireworks. We have a Christopher Street Day, and we have these famous celebration Carnival, which brings more than 1 million people. I think the specific attractions are the Cologne Cathedral. We have a lot of museums and other cultural important things. We have old churches. We have the River Rhine. You can go there by ship. And in the field of entertainment, we are very successful because more than half of products which you can see in television is made in Cologne. We have the Media Forum. It's a platform for discussion, the future of media. The Gamescom Festival, I think the worldwide biggest congress and exhibition in the field of gaming industry. And we have the International TV and Film Festival, the Cologne Conference. Our exhibition place, the Köln Messe, is located in the middle of the town. You can see it. And that made it very interesting to bring exhibitions to Cologne. Früh is one of the important beer market, beers are Kölsch, we call it Kölsch. Some people say we have a beer which is called our language, Kölsch. We speak Kölsch, it's an idiom, and our beer is called Kölsch too.
Cologne has a lot of hip hop, a lot of reggae, a lot of electronica, like good house and techno. We've got the compact people here. We've got Hans Nieswand here, but for reggae we've got Pow movement here in Kingston. Gentleman is coming from Cologne. For hip hop and everything freestyle, you've got the Ancient Astronauts. That's us, and we have a lot of funk and jazz in Cologne. Dub. You can find everything here. We're here in Cologne, Germany, at Nunk Records, which is the best, I would say, the best record store for vintage and secondhand vinyl. And here we have Mr. Nunk himself. Hi. As you can see, it's all secondhand vinyl, really rare stuff for the lovers of vinyl culture and traditions in music. They have everything. They have from country to old German stuff to krautrock to reggae to hip hop to independent stuff. Everything you can find here. Just look for it or ask him. He's the one to know about good music.
In Cologne and searching all the time for the good stuff, for all the people, the whole people in the world, the whole world, and funky and new wave independent punk and all stuff like this. Independent pioneer music.
And reggae.
And reggae too, you know.
Isaac Hayes live. The real stuff. But I can assure you, if you want to find anything good on vinyl, this is the place in Cologne to find it. And Cologne likes to party. That's a really interesting thing about Cologne. There's a lot of women here, which means the guys don't have to fight for the girls. You always find nice companies, so the people love to dance. Our clubs go latest till 5, sometimes to 6 or 7 or 8 in the morning. So you can dance all night long. There's no restrictions. There's no real curfew since the one from 5. You find everything here that you want to find in terms of music. So there's a really nice vibe around the city. It's a lot of niceness here, a lot of friendly people, people that just want to have a good time and respect each other, and yeah, good times.
Das sind 3 auf der einen und 2 auf der anderen Seite.